Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Gia D. Monroe Reacts. So today we have a good one. This one is Glitches in the Matrix. I came across this video because I thought it was very interesting. I only watched a little bit, enough to catch my attention and want to do a reaction on it. So I haven't seen the whole video, but it kind of brought me back to a time where I witnessed, I think, a glitch in the Matrix dealing with a person. I was talking, engaging with this person, and we was talking about something, and she was doing something for me, and she just paused, and I'm like, hey, and then she comes back like, hey, yeah, girl, you fine, you good, and I'm like, okay, well, I never brought it up again. I was like, what just happened? It was just like she just shut off. But here's a video. Let's get into it. This is going to be a good one.
Sometimes the world glitches and the cameras catch it.
My horses are frozen in time.
A shadow appears where it shouldn't, light twists, and time itself skips a beat. The world calls them illusions, but I call it the dark side of reality. So stick around, because these moments will freak you out. A man jumped off a bridge into a lake for a quick swim, but what happened next felt unreal. As he hit the water, his body stopped moving downward, staying frozen in one spot while his arms kept moving. Even the water around him stayed calm, showing no splash or ripple, like everything had paused mid-motion. Frozen aquarium scene.
What's going on?
A woman recorded this bizarre phenomena while she was visiting the town's aquarium. No one, nor two, but all the fish in the tank were frozen. Not even a single movement was what triggered everyone. For those of you who might say they were in a deep sleep, watch how none of them moved when the girl tapped the glass.
Why are they standing still?
Are fish real?
What is going on?
Mysterious glowing light. In a deserted area near the mountains, a glowing light was seen shining from the ground. It wasn't like any regular beam or reflection. It was bright and steady, almost like a small portal opening. The person recording stayed silent, unsure what they were seeing, as the light pulsed softly. Vanishing airport man. At an airport security checkpoint, everything seemed normal until one man suddenly vanished right in front of the scanners. The people nearby froze, staring at the spot where he had been standing just seconds earlier. The security footage showed no sign of him walking away. He simply disappeared. Frozen chickens glitch.
Hi, babies. Oh, good.
A woman filmed something truly strange inside her chicken coop. Her chickens were moving around normally when, all of a sudden, they froze mid-step. None of them moved or even blinked, like time had stopped for a moment. She kept recording in disbelief, trying to figure out what just happened. The video spread fast, leaving people questioning if it was instinct or a real glitch in reality.
Why are they all not moving?
Train doppelganger glitch. A girl playfully kicked her friend's shoe off the train and started recording, laughing as the doors began to close. But the fun quickly turned eerie. On the left side of the shot, she saw herself, completely still, wearing the same outfit, standing outside the train. The strange reflection left her speechless, unsure how she could be in two places at once. Glass glitch. A man was walking past a shop when a white drawing on its glass door caught her attention. It looked like paint brushed neatly across the surface, but as he got closer, the illusion broke. There was no glass door at all, and just when he stepped inside, it looked like he entered another dimension. Hovering falcon glitch. This unbelievable clip shows a falcon mid-flight, but it's not moving forward at all. The bird hovers perfectly still in the air, gently flapping its wings as if caught by an invisible force. Everything in the background was moving, proving the video isn't paused nor edited. So what was it? If you made it this far, you better comment down and let me know your opinion on this. Shadowed Professor Glitch. A student recorded his professor's weird shadow. Through the glass panels, the figure looked faint, almost like a shadow instead of a person. When he looked without the glass in between, he looked normal. The moment was so strange that it made him question what he had just seen. Was it simply a trick of the glass, or did reality slip? Walking on water. A fisherman out in the open sea captured something that didn't seem real. As he filmed the calm water, a man could be seen walking straight across the surface, completely dry and balanced. The figure moved naturally, step by step, without sinking even a little. The fisherman kept recording in disbelief, unsure if he was witnessing an illusion, a trick of light, or an actual glitch in reality unfolding before his eyes. Frozen streetwalker. Walking down the street, a man caught everyone's attention while holding a shopping bag. At first, it looked like he was just pausing for a moment, mid-step. But then, it became clear he wasn't moving at all. His body stayed completely still, frozen in place as if time had paused around him. People passing by stopped, staring, unsure if it was a prank or something stranger. The longer he stayed motionless, the more unusual it felt. Watching the clip, it's hard not to wonder if reality itself had a brief hiccup, freezing him in the middle of the road. Frozen plane sighting. A passenger flying on a commercial plane noticed something unbelievable outside the window. Another aircraft appeared ahead, but it wasn't moving at all, just hanging in the sky. The passenger started recording, capturing the plane frozen midair, defying all logic. The footage spread quickly online, leaving everyone wondering if it was an illusion or a true glitch in reality. Headless hiking friend. Standing just a few steps away from the group of hikers is a headless figure. The fact that no one in the group even tries to approach the mysterious presence makes its appearance seem all the more convincing. But what was this man? Let me know what you think in the comments. Motionless horses field.
My horses are frozen in time. Is this a glitch in the Matrix?
A woman walked outside during a light rain and noticed something that didn't make sense. Every horse in her field stood completely still. No head movement, no tail flicks, nothing. The rain kept falling, the wind moved the grass, but the horses looked frozen, like they were part of a still image. She took out her phone to record, trying to understand what she was seeing. The video quickly spread online, with viewers calling it one of the strangest moments caught on camera, almost as if time had paused just for them. Railing walk illusion. Okay, so whatever happened here shouldn't be considered normal. I mean, how could an ordinary person do what this man did? He walked toward the camera, moving casually, as if he were about to step through a door. But then, something suddenly changed in him. The guy stepped backward, took a few steps, and, well, you all know what happened next. So let me know. If or is there a possible explanation for this? Airborne fish illusion. A man decided to clean his aquarium and lowered the water level, expecting his fish to move down. But instead, the fish stayed near the top, swimming smoothly in thin air, as if the water hadn't been removed at all. It moved its fins and turned around like everything was normal. So is gravity really not affecting this fish? Or is there something else going on? Double sun glitch.
And it's very there.
A girl was filming a calm sunset, capturing the golden sky on her phone. But when she zoomed in, something unbelievable appeared. Right beside the sun was another glowing circle, shining just as bright. The sight didn't look like a reflection or lens flare, making her question if she had just recorded a real glitch in the sky.
What is that?
Why can't I see it?
I don't know.
Knotted shadow mystery. A man noticed something odd while filming a cable hanging against the wall. In the real view, the cable did not have any knots, but when he looked at its shadow, there was a clear one right in the middle, tightly looped as if it was actually tied. The strange mismatch between the real cable and its reflection left everyone puzzled, questioning how a simple shadow could reveal something that didn't exist in reality. Jersey number shift. During a live basketball match, a strange moment was caught on camera. One player clearly had the number 13 on his jersey, but as he moved past another player and tossed the ball, the number suddenly turned into 14. The crowd didn't notice, but viewers watching the highlights pointed out the difference, leaving everyone in disbelief. Floating rock mystery. So, this guy isn't a magician, but he's about to show a trick that'll leave you scratching your head. He randomly picked up a big rock. It looked solid and heavy, just like any ordinary rock would. But when he tossed it into the water, it didn't sink. It floated back up to the surface. The only rock I know that can float is pumice, but this one sure doesn't look like it. So, comment below with your opinions. Frozen streetwalker.
Why is she frozen?
In this unusual clip, a woman can be seen walking down a busy street when she suddenly freezes mid-step. Even her hair stops moving, perfectly still, while everyone else around her keeps walking like nothing happened. The moment lasts only a second before she continues as if nothing occurred. The scene looked unreal, leaving viewers curious about what could cause such a strange pause in reality.
Bro, I'm tripping. What the f?
Mirror's alternate room. A girl was relaxing in her living room when something odd caught her eye. The mirror wasn't showing the same room at all. The paintings in the reflection were completely different, almost like another version of her home existed inside it. She kept staring, confused, as if the mirror had its own reality. Even when she uploaded the picture online, no one was able to explain the mirror dilemma. O's holding cat. A man was walking past a house when he noticed something strange in the yard. A cat stood completely frozen, holding a running water hose. The water kept flowing, but the cat didn't move at all, not even a blink. After a few seconds, it suddenly moved again, as if reality had just resumed from pause. Suspended stones glitch. In one viral clip, a huge rock is seen suspended in midair, staying completely still midair without any support. It looks so natural that even the person filming seems unsure if it's real or not. The rock just hangs there as if gravity forgot to exist. Then another video appears, showing something much smaller, yet doing the exact same thing, floating freely, making people wonder if reality just took a break. Ghostly shoulder touch. During a live event, a singer stood on stage giving his speech confidently, but as the camera focused on him, a clear hand appeared resting on his shoulder. It looked real, yet no one stood close enough to touch him. The audience noticed the strange sight and began whispering in confusion, unsure if it was a reflection, a camera fault, or a real glitch hiding in plain sight. Vanishing table stone. A woman recorded something truly strange in her room. On the table beside her, things sat a small stone, easy to spot on camera. But when she turned the lens toward the mirror, the stone completely vanished from the reflection. It was right there, yet not there at all, leaving viewers questioning if reality just glitched again. Duplicate cycling kids. It started as a normal recording of a friend cycling down an empty road. But as the camera followed along, two kids appeared riding from the opposite side. The strange part came seconds later. The second kid looked identical to the first one. Same outfit, same bike, same face. Viewers couldn't decide if it was coincidence or a true glitch caught on tape. Rectangular cloud shock. People were left speechless after spotting a massive cloud shaped like a perfect rectangle. Its edges were sharp and straight, almost as if someone had sliced it out of the sky. The rest of the clouds looked normal, but this one stood out too perfectly to be natural. Many began wondering if the sky itself had just glitched. Sudden road appearance. Road security footage captured something that stunned viewers. As people walked along the footpath, a man suddenly appeared out of thin air in the road. There was no sign of him before that moment. He just showed up and calmly walked toward the footpath. The video left many wondering if it was a camera error or a true glitch in time. Mirror butterfly illusion. A man noticed something strange while filming near his mirror. A butterfly was clearly visible in the reflection, but the original spot didn't have anything. The mysterious sight left viewers confused, wondering if the mirror had revealed a hidden glitch in reality. Twin Suns mystery. From her apartment balcony, a woman pointed the camera toward the sky and captured something unbelievable. Two bright suns shining side by side. Both glowed with the same intensity, perfectly visible through the clouds. The strange sight looked too real to be a reflection or lens trick, making it look like a portal opening from the other world. Paused pedestrian group. A group of people was walking past some trees when something really odd happened. Out of nowhere, a man at the back froze mid-step. One leg stretched forward like he'd hit pause. Just a few seconds later, a mother and her child in front of him did the same thing, stopping completely still. It looked so strange, almost like someone had pressed pause on real life. Then, just as suddenly, everyone started moving again like nothing had happened. Sudden road doppelgangers. A girl filmed her friend walking down an empty road, but the video took an odd turn. At first, camera frame didn't show anyone, but a few seconds later, two girls appeared. Yes, they appeared out of the blue. Even if it was an optical illusion, the entire scene was so perfectly synchronized that it left no room for confusion. Cracked sky phenomenon. The sky in this video looked anything but normal. Instead of soft clouds, odd shapes stretched across in uneven patterns, almost like the atmosphere had cracked. And this time, there were a dozen of people around to capture. What was happening? The straight line ran that cut through the middle. Splitting the sky in two perfect halves was too sharp that it seemed anything but natural. Jungle mystery.
Ready, Caleb? Yes. Grace, go. I'm filming.
In this clip, two girls were having fun in the jungle near a river. One of them grabbed a rope to swing and jump into the water like a quick stunt. But just before hitting the surface, she froze midair for a brief moment. The pause looked unnatural, like time itself stopped for a second before resuming again.
Holy
Motionless sky plane.
Yo, the plane
A traveler recorded something that didn't make sense at all. Her window's view showed a plane outside that wasn't moving at all. It was hanging motionless in the sky without moving an inch. The person kept filming, expecting it to shift, but it never did. The strange sight spread online, making people question if time had briefly glitched in the air.
We're both laying on two separate runways.
Squirrel glitch. A woman shared a video that left viewers completely baffled. She was filming a clear rod when a squirrel appeared out of nowhere, emerging from behind strange shadow lines. The movement looked impossible, as if the little creature had just popped into existence. She kept replaying the clip, trying to make sense of what she had captured, but nothing explained it. Looping bird flock. On November 3rd last year, a strange video surfaced showing a huge flock of birds moving in a perfect circle. They kept circling in the same loop for minutes, never breaking their pattern. People watching couldn't understand what was happening. It looked almost mechanical, as if they were caught in a programmed motion. Motionless black cat.
So I thought this cat was fake.
A man noticed a black cat standing perfectly still on the street. It wasn't sitting or moving, just frozen upright as if time had stopped for it. Curious, he kept watching, expecting it to run away. But even when a dog walked up, the cat didn't react at all, completely motionless, like her reality had paused for a moment. Sky switch off. The video starts with a peaceful sky stretching across the frame, but in an instant, everything turns dark, like someone switched off the light of the world. The change happens too fast for clouds or weather to explain. It could have been a sky phenomenon that the group just experienced, but considering there hasn't been a single news report explaining what happened, this really was a mysterious event in the sky. Nail mystery. A girl recorded a short clip after spotting what seemed like a broken piece of her nail on the table. Thinking it had chipped off, she turned the camera toward her hand to show it, but to her surprise, every nail was still perfect. Not a single crack or break. The broken piece matched her nail exactly, yet didn't belong to any of them, leaving her completely confused about where it really came from. Jersey number flip. This player was recorded playing, but when he started running, his jersey number changed from 18 to 21. Could this be an example of a glitch in the Matrix? Watch this video again and explain what actually happened. How can a number just change on its own? Mirror glitch.
I don't see one single snow. It snowed pretty hard.
A girl was filming herself in front of her mirror when something really weird happened. In the reflection, it looked like snow was falling outside, little flakes drifting gently like winter had arrived early. She turned around to check the window, but it was completely normal. No snow at all. Even when she got closer, the view outside stayed clear. The mirror kept showing something different from reality, and she couldn't understand it. The clip made people stop and wonder, like the mirror was showing a side of the world that didn't really exist. Circular deer loop. A man was hiking when he decided to record a deer nearby. At first, it looked completely normal, glancing around like any animal would. Then, suddenly, it began moving in a perfect circle, turning round and round without stopping. Sheep are known to exhibit this kind of behavior, but only in rare cases, usually when the entire herd is circling together. Seeing a deer caught in the same action was truly a first-of-its-kind sight. Sky gap. In this video, the sky shows something that instantly grabs attention. A huge cloud spreads across the horizon, but right in the center, there's a square-shaped opening that looks too perfect to be natural. The edges are sharp, almost like someone cut a section out of the sky itself. For a moment, the sky looked less real and more like a system revealing its flaw. Frozen road cat. At first, it seems normal, like the cat is just paused for a moment, but as people pass by, it doesn't move at all. Its eyes stay fixed, body stiff, almost like the world around it slowed down. Curious onlookers lean in, trying to figure out what's happening, but nothing explains it. The longer it stays there, the more unusual it feels. Watching the clip, you can't help but wonder why the cat seems frozen while everything else keeps moving. For a second. Stiff running man. A man dressed in black was spotted running along a footpath, but something about him looked completely off. His body stayed stiff, barely moving, yet he glided forward at a steady pace. There was just unnatural movement that didn't match how people usually run. Those who watched the video couldn't make sense of it. It almost looked like a moving shadow or a skipped frame in real life. The sight felt unreal, leaving everyone quietly unsettled. Backyard scene.
Like, this is supposed to be my backyard, right?
A woman shared a video that quickly grabbed attention online. From her window, she filmed her backyard. But when she went downstairs and filmed the same area again, everything had disappeared. The yard was completely empty, with no trace of the bags or bins. The sudden change looked almost impossible, like two different versions of the same place existed at once. She recorded and explained it several times, explaining that it isn't any camera trick, but a real glitch caught on camera.
I'm literally confused.
Sudden kid appearance. A runner was making her way through a marathon when something unusual caught the camera. Behind her, a kid in a red jacket suddenly appeared, even though just seconds earlier, he wasn't there at all. He didn't enter from the side or sneak in. He was simply there, as if reality had jumped for a moment. People kept replaying the clip, trying to figure out what happened. Sideways car drift. Here's a clip that completely confused everyone. A car was seen driving down the road, but instead of going straight, it drifted sideways across the street. The wheels turned like normal, yet the whole car slid at a strange angle, as if gravity and motion worked differently for it. People nearby stopped to watch, unsure of what they were seeing. It looked less like real footage and more like a glitch from a video game. No one could explain how it happened, leaving the moment feeling oddly unreal, like reality itself slipped for just a second. Disappearing apartment back. At first glance, this video shows a normal-looking apartment building, neat and complete from the front. The windows, balconies, and design all look perfectly real. But once the camera moves around to the back, everything changes. The building seems to disappear. There are no walls or rooms, just open space where the rest of it should be. The view feels more like a flat movie prop than a real structure. People watching were left speechless, calling it something straight out of a simulation, where reality only loads what's meant to be seen. Skateboard glitch trick. A skateboarder was trying a simple trick when something completely unexpected happened. His board suddenly shot forward on its own, sliding perfectly between the legs of two girls walking side by side. Neither of them even reacted, and the timing was so precise, it seemed impossible. The skateboard moved like it was guided by some invisible program, avoiding contact as if reality had paused for a second. Ghostly pelican sight. While walking along the beach in Destin, Florida, a strange sight caught someone's camera. A pelican looked normal at first, but soon it became clear something was off. Its body seemed almost transparent, with feathers blending into the air. The movement was natural, yet the ghostly appearance made the scene feel unreal. People online quickly noticed, saying it looked like a digital glitch from a game rather than real life. Watching the clip, it's hard not to pause and wonder what just happened. For a moment, the pelican seemed to exist in a world slightly different from our own. Air-frozen dogs. A video of two dogs quickly caught attention online for a very odd reason. Both dogs were mid-jump, yet instead of landing, they seemed to freeze in the air. Their legs stayed stretched out, perfectly still, while everything behind them moved like normal. Viewers couldn't believe what they were seeing and kept replaying the clip. Some thought it might be a camera glitch, while others wondered if reality itself had paused for a moment. The scene was so unusual that it left everyone questioning whether they had just witnessed something impossible or a rare moment caught at the perfect time. Identical crowd woman. During a swimming match, a mother was cheering for her son when something strange appeared on camera. As the footage moved across the crowd, another woman came into view, looking completely identical. Same hairstyle, same outfit, same face. It was so precise, it left the online audience on the edge. There's a belief that every one person who enters this world has 7 identical faces. So maybe, just maybe, they were lucky enough to find theirs? And now, let's move on to the subscriber's pick. Okay, so you've got to check this out. A man was recording a quiet bridge when something completely strange happened. Snow poured down heavily on one side, while the other side stayed perfectly clear, like an invisible wall stopped it from falling. The line between the two was so sharp that it didn't feel real at all. People watching the clip couldn't believe how the weather seemed divided with such precision. It was as if reality itself glitched for a moment, showing a side of the world that doesn't follow any normal rules. A truly mind-bending sight. With that, see you next time.
I like that one. I really like that one. If anything, when it comes down to glitches in the Matrix, glitch me some extra cash. Glitch me, make $200 out of 4. Glitch me some extra cash in my bank account. Glitch me an extra check. Something like that. Now that's the type of glitch I want. I want some extra money type of glitch. So let me know down in the comments, have you ever experienced a glitch in the Matrix or something that was just weird? I'll be back with another one. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good one.